she stresses over how he dresses.
He's got the wardrobe from hell.
But I've got great t-shirts. I've got Bruce Lee t-shirts.
So Change of Heart found her a dapper date.
He's perfect.
Who took her surfing.
It's a great way to see your date in a bathing suit.
And helped her slip into her wetsuit.
It's a little snug, so she needed a little help to get in it.
What?
Meanwhile, he had a blind date.
She's a little on the thin side.
And they went shopping.
I didn't, help her fit into her outfit.
Now that they've both had a change of clothes, will they have a change of heart?
Chris Jagger, welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new, and we're going to meet their dates later. But first, let's meet our couple. Now, he's into watching Bruce Lee videos and sleeping. She loves cats and jogging, and they've been dating now for the past 7 months. Please welcome Annette Lee and Alex Liu. Hi, guys. Welcome to the show. And, of course, you're here because things aren't as harmonious as they could be in your relationship. Alex, let's start with you. How long have you known Annette?
Oh, gosh. I've known her for like 10, 11 years. We actually knew
longer.
each other. Yeah, we knew each other from high school.
Maybe 40.
Right.
Long time.
Yeah.
So, we never really dated in high school, and but I kind of had a little crush on her.
Yeah.
So over the years, the crush kind of turned to a real solid friendship, and now the friendship's sort of a romance. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. So, Annette, I guess the question is, which is nice. The question is, Annette, what did Alex finally do to win you over?
Well, I live at home with my parents, and we share a common cultural bond. He's Chinese like me, and he has he knows to bring things over for my parents, like something
lots
nice
of food.
to eat.
They love
yeah,
that.
lots of food.
Yes.
Oranges, anything.
Hi,
They just love
dumpling.
that.
Where's your daughter?
Yeah, exactly.
That works.
And they love it, so it.
All right.
It works well.
Well, that works out now, but Alex, is there a problem, though, because she still lives at home with the parents?
Yeah, aside from the food budget, I mean, it's just like she totally, I mean, she's a
come
slob.
on, food budget.
No, she's a slob. She's totally a slob, and her parents pamper her and baby her.
I am not. They do
Yeah,
not.
they do too.
Not.
They do too.
No way.
No. Yeah, they do.
Annette, well, he seems like a generous guy if he's bringing food over for mom and dad. Is he generous towards you and your relationship?
No.
No?
Well, Alex is the ultimate tightwad.
El Cheapo.
Oh, yeah.
I'm totally not.
Oh, no.
Wait, let her explain. How is he
like,
cheap?
No.
He is the ultimate tightwad. I mean, he's really good with the budget, but to an extreme. Like, okay, he's like the free sample king. All right? Like,
Free is good. Free is good.
But when we go, it's an extreme.
Like what? Like what, for example?
When we go to the mall, right? And the food court there, how they give out free samples.
Oh, sure.
Like there'll be somebody leaning over a counter trying to give you a little bit
I
of
love
chicken
that.
on a toothpick. He'll go to every one.
That's his buffet.
And that's his meal.
I want to try the different things.
He'll see
Yeah,
how
right.
many we can collect.
Yes.
All right, Alex, what does Annette do that's annoying to you? What's her annoying habits?
Oh, she totally cuts me off. I mean, she.
I do not.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I let you talk.
No, you don't. I mean, she finishes my sentences like I have no brain.
Yeah, well, that's because it takes so long to say.
All right, Annette,
Yeah.
let's talk about Alex's career. Are you happy with his career choices?
He's a real slacker. Yeah,
Slacker.
Yeah, he's got a lot of potential.
I'm not.
Like, he just can't focus. Like sometimes he's
I'm
teaching.
only
This is no. I want to write now. I'm going to stop and write.
I'm only a
So then he,
slacker
like,
because I
doesn't
stay home a
write.
lot and I'm at my computer and I'm watching my Bruce Lee videos to get inspiration.
Yeah,
That's not
and flipping the channels,
Yeah.
And
That's
he's supposed
inspiration.
to be writing.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be doing something, and you're just like watching TV.
I write.
Well, Alex, do you feel that Annette puts you number one in your
No,
relationship?
she totally does not. You know what? Who
Yeah,
rules her
what?
life?
What?
Her cats.
My cats are very
Yeah.
important.
I myself have a little kitten, but I'm not as absorbed. And she has 3 cats. We go on a date, and she goes, "Oh my God, it's 8:30. I have to go home and feed my little babies."
Well, they're hungry,
Yeah, but
like,
can't
we
they
ate
take care of
already.
themselves if
No,
you're out?
of
no.
course
And I'm
not.
like, the
They're
cat's
poor
not gonna
helpless
die.
animals. Yeah, well,
I
you
mean, it's
don't know
okay.
that.
We'll starve for a couple
Look,
hours.
it was, sometimes
Like, we won't eat, and we'll go home and have to watch the cat eat.
Right.
We always eat.
All right, Annette, let's talk about the way Alex dresses.
Totally, cats run her life.
Annette, do you like the way Alex dresses?
Oh, man, he's got the wardrobe from hell.
What?
Bad.
It's like, this is like the standard outfit. Okay, he looks okay right now, but most times
I
just
look
t-shirt
great.
and jeans, and that's it. There was this really worn out t-shirt that he had, and he won't get rid of them ever, and like there's one that he's had since 1983.
The koala
or something.
t-shirt?
Yeah, it's got like holes in the back. It's like Swiss
I wash my car in
cheese.
that shirt.
Well, you won't
The
be
water just goes
anymore,
through.
You hear what she said?
I got rid of it the other week.
She's pitching your clothes, man.
He hasn't noticed yet, but I tossed it out.
Don't get rid of my clothes.
I mean,
His car washing
great
t-shirt.
shirt.
there's nothing left of that shirt. Why are you still wearing it?
Because it was free.
Annette, tell us why.
There you go.
Tell us why you thought this was a good time.
It was a gift.
All right, well, Annette has to tell us why she thought now was a good time to go out with someone else. If we haven't figured this out.
Yeah, I want to see if I can still, if I still enjoy going out with a guy who would really just be really extravagant with me and splurge and really go the 9 yards. And, you know,
want to go to Paris or something?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
No, but a full meal at the food court would beat the sampler of the free buffet thing that you got.
We don't always go to the food court.
All right, well, hang on there. Well, it seems that Alex and Annette definitely have some legitimate concerns. When we come back, we're going to find out who they went out with, and we'll find out if they're going to stay together or have a change of heart. Welcome back to Change of Heart. We're here with Annette and Alex. Annette says that she wants a man who doesn't dine on free samples, has a proper wardrobe, and isn't quite the slacker that she's used to. So we matched her up with a paralegal who loves to wine and dine his women. Please welcome Francisco Viana. Francisco, good to see you. Hello. Alex, we'll start with you. What do you think of Francisco?
Pretty boy, dime a dozen. I don't have anything to worry about. I mean, he hasn't known her for 10 years, so.
Oh, you got the history thing behind you there, right. Okay.
I got nothing to worry about with him, that's for sure.
Annette, tell us about some of the things that Francisco enjoys.
He's really athletic, and I really like that. He likes to surf, and so when he called me, he said, he'd like to teach me how to surf.
Well, Francisco, a surfing date's pretty original.
Yeah, you know, and it's also a great way to see your date in a bathing suit.
True.
You know, and I want to do something that her boyfriend couldn't possibly top on his date.
Oh, I can surf.
Have you ever?
Yeah, right.
Well, no, but I can learn.
He's willing.
Yeah. I mean,
you're not sure how to swim.
Really looks like...
Come on.
He looks like he'd be pretty buoyant in the water.
All right. Annette, how did Francisco look in his beach attire?
Oh, man, he was hot. He was, I mean, he's perfect. He's just perfect. He was like sitting there, you know, in his...
Typical six-pack, you know,
no, he's great. He's got like a washboard stomach and everything.
Yeah.
So you were enjoying that?
He was all right.
Well, I spends all day at the gym or something like that. And
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, like 8 hours.
And Francisco, what about Annette, the way she was dressed at the beach?
Well, she was wearing this really cute one-piece bathing suit, and she looked great. She works out, and it showed, definitely.
So, Francisco, so there you are teaching her to surf. What was the first lesson?
Well, the most important lesson, Chris, is to get your wetsuit on.
Sure.
So I was teaching her, no, actually I was helping her get into her wetsuit. And, you know, it's a little snug, so she needed a little help to get in it, you know, so I was kind of tugging it on her and sort of like easing her body into it, and I just,
What?
you know,
What kind of date was this?
Well, Alex, the date just got started, and he's already touching and...
this is
Well,
ridiculous.
I mean, you know, I needed help, and...
Well, you could have done that. I've seen you put on your own bathing suit when we go to swimming parties and stuff. You don't ask some other guy to go, oh, can you tuck this in, tuck that in?
Well, I was being the perfect gentleman. I wasn't going to let her
Annette,
get
were you
cold.
still a little nervous, though, that you were going to go into the water because you have that fear?
You know, a little bit, but he really knows what he's doing in the water, and he really knows how to you know, surf, and so I felt really confident in him, you know, and he just held me on the board and made sure I didn't fall off, and wasn't too challenging. You know, he didn't challenge me further than what I was ready to go with.
Francisco, tell us how Annette did when she was out there on the board for the first time.
She was such a good sport. I mean, she's very athletic, and she was really open to all ideas. I mean, she was great.
I'm sure you were.
You said you liked it so much you were gonna think about getting a surfboard yourself.
Yeah, I actually thought about
getting your own board.
Yeah, getting my own board, and you know, I was riding it.
Yeah, you can put your cats on the board.
Oh.
Annette, tell me,
you should come.
Annette, you said that Alex is a slacker. Do you think Francisco's also one?
No, he's really well disciplined. He's got a good 9-to-5 job, and when he's not working, he's doing something.
Boring.
He's working on a project.
He's working on a gym.
He's working on
He's
something.
Got things
his
going on.
board.
Francisco, then I assume that she didn't spend the entire date in the wetsuit.
No, she didn't. We after we finished surfing, we went to our cars, and she changed out of her wetsuit, and I gotta admit, I did the guy thing.
What?
I snuck a little peek at her while she was
Oh,
changing.
that's being a gentleman?
And Annette, did you notice him checking you out?
No, you know, I didn't. I had a suspicion that he might be just because we were out in the open. But yeah.
Oh, that's being a gentleman.
He's cute, so I didn't
I'll
really
just
mind.
like fit you back in the suit with my big hands.
Curiosity,
And
curiosity.
I'll look. That's real
All right,
gentleman.
Annette, compare their wardrobes.
That's real gentleman.
Oh, well, come on. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no comparison. I mean, Francisco's just always beautifully dressed, even out there at the beach. And
A bit too
Alex
beautiful,
is-
I think.
Alex has got the. I mean, what do you think? You know, Alex has got the t-shirt and jeans uniform.
This
and-
got a
you know, I
vest.
mean, what would
All
you
right,
think?
Francisco,
I can
try.
take
Oh,
Definitely trying.
Let me ask about dinner. Do you take her out to dinner, and how'd that go?
We had a very nice dinner out in this beautiful Italian restaurant. We had a bottle of wine. It was going great. In fact, I was supposed to meet some people later on in the evening.
Probably a
and,
couple other dates.
You wish. And I excused myself and I called them up and I said, you know, I'm having too good a time. I don't want to leave.
Is there anywhere that Alex comes out ahead of Francisco somewhere?
Well, I would hope
so.
so.
You know, Francisco he's just so perfect that I kind of feel a little bit of pressure to like be just as perfect and dress really well. And sometimes I like to, you know, kick back and be more laid back and.
Well, he
You
has
do
to
that
stay
with
in
Alex.
the room.
Like,
I mean, it's a mess.
like with
I mean,
Alex, you know, it's sometimes it's easier to be with Alex.
Gotcha. And Francisco, the way the night ended, were you happy with that? How'd that work out?
I was having such a great time, you know, it was like time was just flying. And then it got really late and I dropped her off at her car and it was a little awkward for a second there. It was like, what now? What do you do next? You know, but I gave her a hug.
Probably
you know,
smell
and a
of sand
kiss.
and shellfish and, you know.
Yeah.
No, he was
Real
hugging
well
and kissing her. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I hugged her and gave her a kiss, you know, and I had a great time. I would definitely go out with her again.
Again, if he had a chance. Okay. Well, was Annette's private surfing lesson enough to tempt her away from Alex? We're going to find that out later. But next we get to meet the woman that Alex dated, and we'll hear what happened on their date. Welcome back to Change of Heart. We just heard what happened on Annette's date with Francisco, and now we're going to meet the woman that Alex dated. Alex said he wanted a woman who isn't pampered by her parents, isn't rolled by her cats, and doesn't finish all of his sentences. So we matched him up with an independent woman who always lets her man have the last word. Please welcome Corinne Medina. Hi, Corinne. Nice to see you. And you know Alex. So, Annette, tell us what you think of Corinne.
She's a little on the thin side.
And Alex, let's ask you what you thought first when you saw your date.
Oh, she looked great. I mean, she got out of the car and she was walking across the driveway and she had this cute little baseball cap on and she had this really tight black top and these short white shorts. And she has great legs, and she had this beautiful tan. It's just this copper tone. She looks great.
Yeah. Annette, Alex is going on and on and on. You okay?
I was just blown away.
Okay, and
Why are you
Corinne,
looking that hard?
Corinne, what did you think when you first saw Alex?
Well, when I walked in, first of all, Alex was waiting out there, and just big, warm smile, open arm, just real friendly, and Alex, you cut your hair. It looks good. Yeah, his hair's a little longer than I said. It looks really good.
Oh, you want to explain that, Alex? You cut your hair?
Well, when Corinne came to the apartment, one of the first questions she asked me was, she kind of looked at me and she said, oh, how long have you had your hair long? And I've had my hair long for a long time, and whenever people say that, and especially coming from women, it usually means that they don't like it.
How much longer was it?
Yeah.
I've asked you to
This
cut your
long.
hair for
so
years
maybe I
now.
thought for the show, I'd cut it and kind of look nice for her.
So you did it for Corinne. Now, Annette, does that make you a little nuts? He cut it for Corinne?
Yeah, I've been asking him to cut it for like years. I mean, it's been years. It was, hinting at.
Well, we don't do
you
any
should cut
surfing,
it.
so I don't have to cut my hair,
Well, maybe we might if you cut your hair.
All right, Corinne, let me ask you, did Alex invite you into his apartment when you got there?
Yeah, he did. He gave me a tour of the whole place, and one thing, being the other girl, kind of going out with him, I, wanted to see what the girlfriend looked like, and so I'm like, Alex, do you have a picture of your girlfriend? Just, kind of curious, and he had no pictures of his girlfriend.
You do.
And I was like, Alex, what's up with that? You don't have a picture of your girlfriend? You've been going out for how long?
I don't have a good picture of us.
You have a picture.
So I didn't want to.
Like 3
and plus,
pictures
we
in
hadn't
his
been dating that long. I mean, 6.5, 7 months is really that long.
Oh,
They have like a huge
It's the
frame
longest
photograph.
relationship you've
I have
been
a
in.
great picture of Bruce Lee on the wall, though.
Oh, well, that's important. Yeah, that's good.
That he did.
Alex, did Karine like your apartment, do you think?
Yeah, she liked it. She thought it was pretty cool. I had a
Real
feeling.
cozy.
Wait,
Yeah,
like, how
I had
long
a
were you in
feeling.
the
Well, I had a feeling she really wasn't too crazy about my little kitten. I mean, she said, "Oh, you know, they're okay. They're not my favorite," which is good. That's a good sign because I know that if we were go out more and have a relationship,
What do you
then we wouldn't have
mean?
to be, you know,
Why is
run
it-
by pets or cats. You know, we
She
have to
wouldn't be upset,
Go out,
right.
stay out the
Oh.
whole night, and not have to go. Oh, I have to go back and feed my baby.
Well,
Don't you
sure,
have to go back
she's
and
just
feed your
not
baby?
concerned
you know.
about her pets. That's
You know what
all.
was really
Well, she doesn't
sweet?
have any pets.
And so, Karine, was there something that drew you to Alex right away?
Well, actually, Alex used to teach, and I'm a teacher. So, I mean, that just drew us together right away. We were just talking about our kids. He taught high school, and I teach junior high, and just that bond. I mean,
we're
it's
talking about our
just really
students.
good.
So things are clicking along there, Alex, in the
Yeah,
apartment.
totally.
Did you guys,
But you
did
don't
you ever go
really-
out?
Oh yeah, we talked for a little while, and then we went out to Alvera Street, which is like this little Mexican area in downtown LA. So we,
go- you
we
never
walked
told me about
around. We
Alvera
walked
Street.
around, and we went to this little Mexican restaurant, and we had some food and had some
Take me
drinks, and
there.
then had a great time just
Yeah.
talking and getting to
Really
know
good
her. And
time.
then afterwards, we walked around and checked out all the different shops.
And then while you're shopping, were you trying anything on to see if he liked it?
Yeah, actually, and it was really cool. As we're just going in shops. You know, we didn't know really what to do, and there's just really cute shops all over the place. And there was this real cute poncho, and so we tried it on, and
Yeah, that was
it was
really
fun.
cool.
And then
And then
I've
put it on
never.
hold and then like didn't buy it, right?
No,
Yeah.
no. I mean, Karine was great. I mean, she brought a camera on a date, and she's like, "Oh, I want to go take some fun pictures." So we walked around. We put on some outfits, some
So kind of
hats and stuff.
modeling, you know, with the
So I put
pictures
on a
with the
poncho, I
camera
took a
and stuff.
picture, and then she
It's
put
really
on
cool.
this beautiful outfit, just like you know, she had the like white little ruffles, and she kind of pulled them down low, so you can see her bare shoulders, her beautiful tan shoulders, and this red dress. It was just flowing, and
Cool.
she
Yeah,
looked,
it was a
And Karine, what happened
she
to the
looked
pictures
great.
that you took?
And when she was going in to get her, outfit on, I didn't, help her fit into her outfit. I was a gentleman. she was in her little
We don't
dressing
know that.
room, and that was fine. Did
I don't know
Like,
that.
You let
No.
the dressing
Yeah,
Karine, what
perfect
did you do with the
the whole
pictures
way.
that you took?
Well, actually, I got them developed, and I'm pretty proud of them. And
Oh, cool. One.
And Alex, I did bring this for you. And it's a picture of me in that traditional.
No
Mexican
way!
There you go.
That looks great. That's great.
Now, Annette, he says he doesn't have any pictures of you in the frame that he likes, but he's got one of Karine now. How does that
Yeah.
make you feel?
Well, there's something.
This is great.
He's got great pictures of me. Why don't you have it framed?
they're always blurry, and like you have that red eye effect, like the Terminator.
Oh, no, it don't.
All right, one last question for Karine. Karine, was Alex a gentleman on the date?
Oh, was he a gentleman? He just gave me this big warm hug, kind of what I got today, and I kind of had to drive to go home. And he, as soon as I got there was a phone call. He called, made sure I got home safe, and I thought that was just so
Yeah,
sweet.
she lives about
He's
an
really
hour away,
concerned.
so I was kind of concerned. She was kind of tired after the end of our date, so I thought I'd give her a call and left a message saying, "Hey, just want to make sure you got home all right. If you're not too tired, just give me a call
Good.
back." So
And you left it on a very sweet note.
yes.
Okay, very cool. Now, will Alex and Annette have a change of heart, or will they stay together? During the break, they're going to make their decisions, and we'll find out what they decided when we come back. All right, welcome back to Change of Heart. Now we are at the moment of truth. During the break, Alex and Annette each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Annette, you said you came on because you thought maybe you wanted to find out what else is out there. You're missing something by going out with somebody who's not so generous with his funds. So,
Yeah.
but Alex, we're going to start with you, actually.
Okay.
You wanted to date somebody that wasn't so pampered by their parents and still living at home, doesn't cut you off and finishes your sentences in conversation, and of course, doesn't let their cats interfere with your time out together. Right. So you had a great date with Karine. You guys did a lot of things. She brought you the picture. She looks great. You had fun. What's your decision?
Well, sometimes I do get kind of tired of Annette's pampering by her parents and her cats and everything. And Karine, you're great. She's beautiful. You're beautiful. We had a great time. You're natural. Just really great gal. But I have a lot of history with Annette. But I also like meeting Karine, and I had a great time with her. And I'm thinking how it would be with us. And so I decided I'm going to stay together.
Karine, sorry things didn't work out for you. Okay, Annette, you did tell us you wanted to date a guy that was going to spend some money on you, and that wasn't a real tightwad. Somebody that was more motivated than you felt Alex was, and of course his wardrobe issues that you were concerned about. There you were with Francisco, took you surfing, had a good time, nice dinner at a good whole works. Long history, though, with Alex, and he wants to stay together, so what's your decision?
Well, I think Francisco is beautiful. I think he's just so perfect. You know, and on the date, I did kind of miss just hanging out and bumming around like I do with Alex. But you know, it's been one too many food courts, so change of heart.
Francisco, does that work for you?
That's great. I mean, I really liked her. I'd go out with her again, no problem.
Okay, well then that works. Annette, you said you wanted to see what it would be like to have somebody splurge on you in a lot of different ways, and there you got it. So good luck with that. And Alex, I'm sure there's somebody else better suited for you, but thanks for being here. Okay, buddy. That's our show for today. Thanks to Karine and Alex, and good luck to Francisco and Annette. I'm Chris Jagger. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.